Hello, students. Hope you're having a good day. As you are aware, we are not having regular college schedules right now because of the coronavirus. So, we have planned to take lectures online, and for this purpose, we are recording, and you are supposed to see the videos that we upload. And also, we are giving you assignments. Uh, you have been informed in the group for that. So continuing our lecture on posture, we'll have a brief revision and then we'll start further looking into the neural mechanism of posture. So the first thing, what is a posture? For that we saw posture is a position or attitude of the body either with support during muscular inactivity or by the means of coordinated action of many muscles working to maintain stability or to form an essential basis which is being adapted constantly to the movement which is superimposed upon it. Yes, so the first thing, it is a position. Right now, if you are laying supine or sitting, in either way, you are holding a position that is a specific posture. Second, if you are about to run or running, that also forms the posture that is to form an essential basis which is being adapted constantly to the movement which is superimposed, which will come in the nearby future. Yes, we have discussed this. Next posture we have seen acronym that is POSTURE. P stands for pelvis in neutral, O for on whole foot, S for stable joints, T for tight abdominals, upright ribs, retracted shoulders, ear over the shoulder. Yes, we discussed the diagrams also. You might have seen. We discussed about the sandals, the best posture. This is the sway back posture. This is forward shoulder, that is rounded shoulder posture, forward head posture, and this is the ideal posture. Yes. Two types of postures we discussed, inactive and active. Active again divides into static and dynamic. Inactive posture, attitude adopted for resting or sleeping. Probably when you are listening to this lecture, you will be in this position. All essential muscular activity reduces to minimum. Used for training general relaxation. We are going to see relaxation. We discussed this. Active postures, again static and dynamic. Integrated activity or action of muscle is required to maintain active posture. It might be either static or dynamic. So sitting straight requires muscle activity. That is static posture. As you can see, this is the ideal one. This is not the ideal, and this is again forward bending posture. Dynamic posture, when you are about to do a movement, the initial stage will be termed as dynamic posture. Static versus dynamic posture, the body and its segment are aligned and maintained in certain position. Constant pattern of the posture, example standing, lying down and sitting, that is static as we discussed. And dynamic, body and its segments are constantly modified, adjusted to meet the changing circumstances which arise as a result of the movement. Example, walking, running, jumping, throwing, lifting, swimming, cycling, etc. All the things that are all part of dynamic posture. Coming to important part, postural mechanisms. First, the muscles and second, the nervous control. Both are important. First, we'll discuss about the muscles. Intensity and distribution of the muscle work, which is required to both static and dynamic posture, varies with the pattern of the posture and the physical characteristics of the individual. A group of muscle are used to maintain the erect position of the body by working to counteract the effect of gravity. These are known as anti-gravity muscles. I hope you all know what are anti-gravity muscles, which are they, and they play an important role in maintaining the posture. Why? When you are standing or sitting, the most important force that is acting externally is the gravity that will try or to disturb your posture. But while maintaining the posture, these anti-gravity muscles, the muscles acting against the gravity, counteract the effect of gravity and helps you are able to maintain that posture. Yes. These anti-gravity muscles present certain structural characteristics to perform function with efficiency and minimum of effort. Posture maintaining muscles contain more of red muscle fibers which are slowly contracting and not easily fatigued. All muscles in the body are mixed of red and pale, that is white muscle fibers. Muscles of hands, eye, etc. are white muscle fibers which are easily fatigued. Why are the red muscle fibers red in color? Presence of myohemoglobin. Yes, the oxygen content or the hemoglobin content in these muscles is higher compared to the white or pale muscle fibers. Because of this, there is high content, they can work for longer durations, but they are slow to contract. Yes, if they contract faster, they'll be easily fatigued. Hence, the characteristics is as such. They are slow to contract, not easily fatigued, and red. These is characteristics of anti-gravity muscles. You need to remember these things. Second, most important, nervous control. Our whole body comprising of the brain, of the spinal cord, of the tracts, the descending tracts, the ascending tracts, the special senses, all are responsible to maintain a specific posture. How? Postures are maintained adapted as a result of neuromuscular coordination. We have seen the coordination. Appropriate muscles being innervated by means of very complex reflex mechanisms. The term is postural reflex. If I want to maintain a posture, it is important for me to know to have spatial inputs from spatial senses, specifically the ears and the eyes. I'll be able to see what is wrong, what is right, if I need to change it or not. And there will be proprioception. We have discussed what is proprioception. An efferent response to an efferent stimuli. An efferent response in this instance is the motor one, the anti-gravity muscles being the principal effector organ. Yes, from this figure, you can see these are the receptor organs, eyes, ears, muscles, and joints. Yes, this together will form the input to where cortex, cerebellum, red nucleus, and vestibular nucleus. All this together will give response to the effector organ, which is the muscles. Which muscles? Anti-gravity muscles specifically. This will maintain the posture. Afferent stimuli arise from the variety of sources all over the body, the most important receptors being situated in the muscles themselves, the eyes and the ears. The muscles, the ears, the eyes, and the joint structures together, they form the effector and the efferent, both the pathways with together cerebrum, cerebellum, and vestibular nucleus. The muscles, they are the neuromuscular and neurotendinous spindles within the muscles recording changing in the tension of the muscle. Eyes, visual sensations record any alteration in the position of the body with regarding to its surrounding. Yes, if a ball is thrown at you, you will change your posture. That is an example of change from efferent to efferent, that is postural muscles. Here, stimulation of the receptors of the vestibular nerve results from the movement of the fluid contained in the semicircular canals of the internal ear. As you've learned in physiology, the function of the ears, it is not just about hearing, it is also about maintaining the proper balance and posture. Joint structures in the weight-bearing position, approximation of bone stimulates the receptors in joint structures and elicit reflex reaction to maintain the position. So, when there is approximation, approximation means to move together, nearby. Skin sensation plays a part, that is sole of the feet when the body is standing position. When you are standing, the main input is from the soles. Which parts of the soles are continuously under pressure? Impulses from all these receptors are conveyed and coordinated in the central nervous system. Pattern of posture. There are two main, correct and faulty. Remember this, good, poor posture we have already discussed, correct and faulty. So first you see this is the good posture. Same examples that we saw for girl, for a man. Poor posture, that is again sway back, and this is forward head or rounded shoulder. Good posture. When the posture fulfills the purpose for which is used with maximum efficiency, minimum effort. The amount of muscle work should be minimum in a good posture, and it should be highly effective. Varies from individual to individual. Perfect balance of one body segment over another. Minimum muscular effort. Pleasing to someone's eye. So aesthetics also play an important role. This is pleasing to someone's eye. Yes. You can see all the segments one above the other in perfect line. Here it is not there, and here also you can see it is not there. Yes, so this is a good posture. Poor development of good posture. How will a good posture develop? You do not require to do anything. It develops naturally. Provides essential mechanism for its maintenance. Adjustments are intact and healthy. Factors responsible: stable psychological background, good hygienic conditions, opportunity for plenty of natural free movement. If you are packed in a box or in a crowd, your posture will get altered. So that is opportunity for plenty of free movement. Good hygienic conditions. If you are living in proper hygienic conditions where you have proper hygiene, your overall health is good. then you will able to maintain the good posture. And last, stable psychological background. You have seen anxious patient, depressed patient, they cannot maintain one posture at single point of time, and because of that their posture is altered. Poor posture, which is inefficient, fails to serve the purpose, has unnecessary amount of muscle effort used, so it is completely opposite of the good posture. Faulty alignment of the body parts leading to additional muscle work, marked increase in curves of spine which are displeasing to eyes. So such postures are not pleasing to see. Such people you do not like to interact with even. Reduces the efficiency of the movement. Good and faulty alignment in standing. As you can see, this is in standing. Good posture, this is in standing. Poor posture, this is again sway back posture. You can see the alignment of the joints here. See the alignment, see the ankle joint, see the knee joint. Also see your back, your whole back, see the pelvis rotation and your head at the last. Yes, for running, this is the correct alignment. This is the faulty alignment. Why? See the shoulders hyperextended, elbows, the amount of extension and flexion needed is excessive. See the pelvis again more anteriorly rotated, tilted, you can see. Yes, excessive hip flexion compared to normal which should have occurred because of that excessive knee flexion, because of that excessive plantar flexion. Yes, so this is the changes, that is good and faulty alignment in standing and running. An example, you can think of any example, any posture, sitting posture, cycling posture, any posture, and you can frame such things. So what are the factors responsible for posture, good or bad? First, we already talked about the mental attitude of an individual, hygienic conditions, disability and illness. If a patient is having paralysis, you cannot expect him or her to maintain a good posture because one side is not in the control of that individual. Prolonged fatigue. If I ask you today, if an individual who does not stand for regularly 1 or 2 hours, and if I ask you to stand for 4 5 hours regularly, initial 1 to 2 hours you'll be able to maintain the posture. Then you'll need a support. You'll change your posture so that this fatigue that you are feeling in the muscles reduces to a considerable amount. Local factors, if you have pain, you'll not be able to maintain a posture. If your muscles are weak, as we discussed, in neurological conditions, even orthopedic conditions many a times. Occupational stress, yes, because of stress there will be direct link to fatigue. Sometimes there may be faulty idea of good posture. Some people do not know what is a good posture. They do not have any of the above stated things, but they do not know what is a good posture. Because of not knowing what is a good posture or knowing some bad posture as good posture, they maintain that, and because of that they feel or do not maintain a good posture. Yes, and as discussed in lectures, poor biomechanics directly lead to pain. Pain will again directly lead to change in the biomechanics. So this was it about the lecture. Hope you all understood what all things are to be understood right now. I would recommend you to listen to it twice or thrice at your pace. I might have spoken well fast enough. And if you have any doubt, you can reach me at any time. I'll be happy to help. And I'm probably going to have an online session asking you all about your feedback regarding the same, and also some questions you will have to answer. It will be an interactive session. We'll be designing a webinar for the same. So thank you, and go through it once. If you have doubt, if all of you in a majority have doubt, we'll look into it. Yes, thank you.